How's it going, guys? Welcome to another crazy winter in central Michigan. About to introduce you to a new car. I bought this, like I said in the other update video for the Cavalier. I bought this a few weeks ago. Still haven't had time to really look at it. It's been parked here since I got it off the trailer that day. And I said it was going to be a circle track car, possibly, or maybe figure eight. I just haven't had time to look at it, but I guess I'll introduce you to it. I don't have a nickname for the car yet. We know the Cavalier, that's Betty White, or just Betty. And then the Turd, which that one's retired and going to be scrapped. And as you can see, we're doing some weird redneck engineering things over here. I'll show that in a different video. But I guess without further ado, 99 Pontiac Grand Am. Bought this a few weeks ago, like I had said. It's actually my mom's friend. She messaged me online. Like, she knew I did this derbying and racing and stuff, and was asking if I wanted the car. It turns out that they were moving and they couldn't hold the car anymore. It had been sitting for 4 years. Reason being is she backed up out of her driveway, and she lives in the city, and the neighbor also backed out of her driveway. She stopped, but the neighbor didn't. And this is actually pulled out and fixed a little bit, trying to get the trunk lid to seal, because this was pushed halfway, about to there. But that's why I got the car, and like I said, they were moving, so made them a really good deal, or good offer, and they said, yeah, we're gonna get $100 from the junkyard, so that'll work. I didn't get it for $100, got it for a little more than that, but I don't really tell how much I pay for cars. This one has brand new tires as of 4 years ago, and it still has the slip inside the car. I don't know if I'll be able to open the hood on this thing. It's not running right now just because it doesn't have a battery, but I drove this car off the trailer, which that was a pain because those back tires are completely locked. Can't break them loose, and there's no brakes at all on this car. So I ended up pulling it around back, kind of right through here, and I had to floor it because this is all ice still. Basically was drifting the whole thing over into here, and again didn't have any brakes, so the tree worked to stop me. Let me see if I can open it. I doubt it though. Oh, maybe. Tree out of the way. Hold on, put you down for a sec. There we go. Oh, okay. This one has the 2.4 twin cam in it, which is the faster motor compared to the Betty, which has the 2.4 in it, or sorry, the 2.2 in it. So yeah, I'm having a feeling my arch nemesis and master cylinder is going to come back again. So I don't think that one's going to work. I think it's been dry for way too long. But yeah, there it is. That's another reason why I bought it, and I think it's going to be good for circle track because those are a little bit better motors. I don't remember the exact mileage. Yeah, these airbags are from something else. I think those are from the Cavalier, actually. Oh yeah, this one I can't tell because it's a digital. But according to the Oil change, it's 130. I think this has like 128 on it, if I remember right. But interior is in pretty good shape, which who cares? It's all coming out anyways, whether I do a figure 8 or circle track for this. And nothing special, who cares? All my boat tanks and stuff for racing, if I ever use them. If not, eventually I'll sell them off. Did come with a spare. But I really can't show you a whole lot of this car. I mean, it's clean, but I mean, this is starting to go. And normally this is plastic, so I can't really see underneath it. And I know it doesn't matter because all old GMs, the rear bumpers are junk, but there's literally nothing left of the bumper. Nothing left. It ran really good though for sitting for 4 years on old gas. Yeah, can't really see a whole lot. But yeah, that's my plan for this car is we'll look at it, we'll pull it all apart. I'll probably, maybe I'll get a video on, like a time-lapse video or something, or just fast-forward a video of stripping the car. Because the car, well, a lot of that scrap on this car, a lot of this plastic junk needs to go. I have a whole bunch of plastic interior parts from the Cavalier that's gonna go. Might just throw it all on a pile and send it to the dump in the trailer or something. Which means I'll just pull all the interior out of this at least as quick as I can, and then that'll all go. And then this car is probably just gonna sit for a while. I almost thought about making it a daily driver. I mean, I can kind of jerry rig a taillight over here. It still has the actual electronic parts. I could figure something out, but so yeah, that's kind of the idea for this car. I mean, kind of just fell in my lap and didn't really intend on buying another car, but they needed it gone and I couldn't say no. But the issue with this car, besides the brakes and it just sitting, this strut is broke even though it's brand new, according to them. The spring is broke, who knows why. And after looking at this car, because I looked at it a couple different times because it was a really crappy weather at that time, so I was just kind of looking and just talking to the lady there first. But I forgot that these Grand Ams have the aluminum suspension, the aluminum spindles, and I think lower A-arms in the front. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into changing. I do know that you can change Cavalier over to these, and that's just bolt on. So more than likely, after a buddy of mine wrecks their car this year, because a lot of my buddies are in Cavaliers, probably gonna ask to get some parts and then start building this. I guess maybe I can build a circle track car and have a build series on that. That'd be kind of cool. But I guess there you go, there's the introduction to this car. Again, I don't have a nickname. I always nickname my vehicles, but I don't have one for this just yet. So it's just a circle track car for now, or possible circle track car. But I guess there you have it. I'll kind of give you like I said, there's kind of a sneak peek. I want to do a video on that here shortly and explain what's going on with that.